that time again. One of the best times to be a gamer. The Electronic Entertainment Expo is just around the corner, or just simply known as E3. And this year will be a one to remember for sure. Now, the press conferences that will be getting the most attention, as usual, will be the big three: Sony, Nintendo's, and Microsoft. Sony and Microsoft will be having theirs on Monday, and Nintendo will be having theirs on Tuesday afternoon. Now, the one I'm looking forward to the most is Nintendo's, just because the fact that I will be going to Nintendo World on that Tuesday. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going with a few of my friends. Two of them you might know. They're on YouTube. One of them is Super Train Station H, G-Guru1, and the other is Pete Dorr. Now, if you've browsed YouTube, you've probably run into either one or the other. So I'm looking forward to that. They have a lot of stuff planned, an all-day event basically. An augmented reality cake for 3DS. I do not have one, so that really, I'll probably end up impulse buying one at the store, just because. And then like some tournaments, probably some giveaways. So I'm really looking forward to that. Now speaking of Nintendo, the announcement everybody's just anxiously waiting for is the official unveiling of the new home console entitled Project Cafe. What's it going to be called? Nobody knows, but it could be called anything, as known by the Wii when that first came out. So a lot of rumors and speculations going on. Will it be like the Wii 2? Will it be like just a Wii HD? Is this a half step up to the next generation, or is it just like a full charge into it? The controller is said to have a screen on it, so automatically that leads me to the Dreamcast and the VMU design. So whatever they make will work out, most likely. They always do. It could just be like a 5-part controller. You have to connect every time you want to play, and they'll still make it easy, and the gameplay with it'll just like unique experiences for everything. So that's gonna be like every time a new console is going to be unveiled, it's always a fun time. So now with the controller on the screen, it's basically kind of like a DS. You're using your TV screen as the top part, and the controller as probably a touch screen for the controls of sports games, picking your plays, your health bar, your HUD, whatever. So, but with the controller having a screen on it, will that drive up the price of it? Now, most of the consoles that they've put out have been cheap, affordable consoles. Now, with the 3DS being $250, will this console be $250 also? Will it be $300? Will it be $350? So when they unveil it, hopefully they'll unveil like a time window of when it will actually be released, and a price, so everybody can just go accordingly. Interested, or just complain about it. As they always do. But if this is if Project Cafe is a full next step up to the next generation, what's gonna happen in 2 years or a year or whenever Sony and Microsoft release their next home consoles? Now everybody's gonna be talking about Cafe now, but when the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox Xenon or Xbox 720 come out, will it just have another Dreamcast effect where everybody kind of just forgets about it, and everybody's talking about the PS2? So hopefully, Nintendo's not gonna make it go away. They're not gonna let people forget about it, so they'll always have new things. So history doesn't really repeat itself. Well, it does repeat itself, but not everything happens the same way twice. So we'll see how that goes. But with this console coming out, will this force Xbox and PlayStation to speed up their plans on their next consoles? If their console was going to be like 3 years away, will it now be like a year and a half away? Are they just going to speed everything, or are they just going to continue with their plan, because they have Connect and Move to extend the lifetime of their current consoles? But with Cafe, we'll see what happens. So in the next couple months, we'll see how this really affects the industry right now. Now with new console, you need games. Now they're not gonna do PlayStation and just like announce a console and announce it like $7,000 and have like basically 1 or 2 games. I think there's gonna be a ton of new um, games shown off for it. Probably already a lot of them done or close to done or will be done when it launches. So, but they need a big time name just to get people heads turning and really want to buy this on day one. Now, something big like a Megaton announcement, maybe like uh, probably new Super Mario, not like the new Super Mario's, but Super Mario World, the Super Mario World, or Super Mario Bros. 4, or something like that. Something crazy, maybe with Donkey Kong Country 4. If Returns was like a temperature check, then this year will be kind of soon for another Donkey Kong Country, but maybe it's perfect for Cafe's launch to that window to have like the next Donkey Kong Country installment, maybe a new Super Smash Brothers. Each console has had one game, so it would make sense for it to be like one of the flagship titles to start the console life. As the new Super Smash Brothers. So whatever they do, it's gonna be interesting to see the reaction people get, and just like the, the just the awesomeness of it, I guess. Now for the current consoles, the Wii and 3DS, Skyward Sword will most likely be primarily showcased again. Maybe a release date and another new game, maybe like a Pikmin, perhaps because they haven't released one of those in a while. They'll probably show that they're not gonna abandon the Wii in the light of the Project Cafe unveiling. So I would suspect that they're just gonna support it also. Probably the regular like a new Wii Fit, new Wii Sports Resorts and whatnot. So we'll see what they showcase for that. The 3DS with their store gonna be opening soon. They're probably gonna showcase the upcoming titles for it, the 3D remakes of the classics. Hopefully show more Metal Gear Solid 3DS and Star Fox 3DS, because when those 2 games come out, I'll be buying a 3DS because those are the 2 top on my list. Maybe Ocarina of Time 3DS. I really don't play Zelda that much, I have to say. I know I should, and that I'm a bad person for it, but maybe I'll get Ocarina of Time 3DS and play that. But like I said, when those titles come out, I'll be buying a 3DS, or if not, I'll just buy one at Nintendo World and just be an idiot. But whatever. Like I said, pretty much that's it for the 3DS. They're probably just gonna show more games, so hopefully this press conference will be amazing. I think it will, and it's one like I said, I'm looking forward to the most because I'm gonna be there, Nintendo World. So I'm just gonna feel I guess the energy, as you would say. So I'm really looking forward to Tuesday.